welcome back to the channel, everybody. You're here with Minty Explores. We are over at Holme Nature Reserve. We are going to do a little bit of filming over here. A little bit of history on the place. If you've never been here before, this is Holme Nature Reserve. Never really walked around here before. I've been here before to have a look, but not properly had a look around. So we are going to have a look around, see if we can see any nature. It indicates on there that we've got lots of different nature. It maps out so we can have a little bit of a walk around. We're going to have a walk through and see what we can find. So this is probably my first actual nature video. There are some history on these poles here. I have got a little YouTube short out, so if you did want to have a look at that, there's a little bit of information on there. So we are going to have a walk through here. So it's probably my first actual nature video, really. I normally go to different places, but I'm going to show you some stuff on how pretty it is around here. Beautiful trees. That's a silver birch tree. I'm not quite sure where to go around here. Like I said, I've never really been here, but there looks like there has been a path made, so we are going to walk around here. The ground's very soft. Very soft ground to walk on. See if we come across any nature. We might do. Lovely tree. Hear lots of different birds singing. Not seen any wildlife apart from hearing the birds sing. As you can see, it's just beautiful woodland. Lovely sound of the wind blowing through the trees. It is quite windy today. I think it's like 30-mile-an-hour winds. But because we're so deep into the woodland area now, it's very open, as you can see. Very open woodland. But because of how many trees there are, it's taken away that wind, and there's not actually that much wind inside here, to be honest. Yeah, just a little walkway path. We'll walk on there. So we also have to be quite careful, because with it being a woodland, you can see by those trees, if we just go up here, you can see by those trees how much the wind is actually blowing them around. And obviously you have to be really careful, because with it being a woodland, there's quite a lot of deadfall, which means it's just branches and stuff that have unfortunately broken with the wind. And they could potentially be dangerous. Like that one there, for example. I mean, it is still hanging on, but if that was deadfall and it wasn't attached, and there was a bit of wind, if that hit you, you'd certainly know about it. You can also see at the back there, see that tree there, that's unfortunately broken a branch as well. So yeah, but there is another area over the other side of the road, and we will take a walk over there. But the ground underneath is so soft, it almost feels like it's quite bouncy, to be honest. Oh, it's so beautiful and so peaceful, and lots of different smells, these ferns that you can see. Some of them are green, but a lot of them are quite brown as well. So, because obviously we've had a lot of rain, but there's all the different smells. It's really pretty. There's another example of a tree that's unfortunately broken. I don't know if that's a natural breakage. So yeah, we are going to take a walk over the other side. Look at how the beautiful knots are on that tree. Okay, so we're going to head across the road and see what we can see across there. So yeah, I just want to include this in the video as well, because I've just been told by some people that this stone was here, and I'll just read what that says. So that's a Spitfire X4593, and it was a pilot officer Harold Edwin Penketh, I'm going to say, excuse me if it's wrong, on the 2nd of May 1920, with a higher life 22nd of November 1940. Fenton Trust. So yeah, so it's a little bit of information over here on this board as well. You're welcome to pause the video to have a look, but that's the gentleman that was the pilot of the Spitfire that crashed. I believe this gentleman said it in this field back in, is there a date? On October the 22nd of November 1940, the Spitfire of the 266th Squadron crashed in this field southeast of this point. In October 2015, an excavation to recover the remains record of the plane was undertaken. The crash site is now formed in the southern part of the Wildlife Trust, Redbed, and under restoration to create a wonderful new area for wildlife. Today, short-eared owls, lapwing and skylarks can be seen in the skies where once warplanes flew. So that's a bit of history of, like I say, Holme Nature Reserve. I'm not quite sure which field it's referring to. It's got to be round here, I would imagine. But yeah, there is some information there, and it does say here as well, if you did want to find out a little bit more information, for full story, photo, film footage, and all the partners the explanation. Sorry about the wind. You can visit the website there. That'll give you some more information. So yeah, that's some information on the Spitfire X4593. So yeah, we're going to walk over to this side. There's another little signpost here for you. So some woodpeckers in the woods. Little map there. And then Holme Nature Reserve. We can have a little walk through here. This ground isn't as soft over this side. It's still absolutely beautiful. There's a lake at the back there. You can see a geese, some geese. So yeah, beautiful place to come. Nice and quiet. Somewhere to maybe bring your dog. Let the dog go and run around. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. Thank you for watching, everybody. Keep an eye on the channel as the weather's starting to get nice. I'll be out and about doing lots more exploring. And if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button, press the like button, and hit that notification bell to know that when I upload another video. Share the video as well if you can. It'd be much appreciated. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.